benefits under one umbrella. Support EarthShare, support them all. EarthShare. Please ask your employer about workplace giving. To learn more, please visit our website.
Hey, and we're back live in the studio, and I'm very happy to introduce a new friend of mine, and he's been around a long time. And I, as you know, throughout the years, I have always been singing the praises of the chiropractor, because I don't know if I told you about my mother. Did I, Dr. Youngblood?
I don't think so, Wally.
I'll tell you during the interview. This is Dr. Leo Youngblood. Can we have that? There it is. Chiropractic Clinic. And there's the number to call, area code 714-835-1502, correct?
That's right.
Dr. Leo Youngblood. Now, I have always, as I say, throughout the years, been talking about hooray for the chiropractor. And you've been a chiropractor how long, Doctor?
41 years, Wally.
Your friends and your patients call you Dr. Leo, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Can I call you Dr. Leo?
Absolutely.
Or I'm not your friend, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, you've been actually practicing for how many years?
41 years, Wally.
41 years. Well, I've been on the air for over 50 years. I started when I was 14, so I guess you didn't start that young.
No, not quite.
And what school did you graduate from?
Well, I graduated from the Palmer College of Chiropractic in Davenport, Iowa.
And then you had continuing education?
Yes, Wally. I've probably had, between 1,000 and 1,200 hours of continuing education.
Now, what kind of conditions can you help with our audience out there? They may have chronic headaches or pains. What kind of conditions can you help, Doctor? Dr. Leo?
Wally, headaches is one of the most common conditions that we treat, but we often see people with neck pain, mid-back pain, low back pain, pain in their legs, and arm and shoulder problems, numbness and tingling in their arms or legs, and many other conditions. Most of them in my office are musculoskeletal problems.
And you see a lot of good results?
Yes. Probably 90% or better of the patients that I treat have positive response.
And I'll bet a lot of your patients are from referrals from your other patients.
Most of them are referrals, Wally.
Right. Well, listen, if you have any kind of problem with chronic headaches or aches and pains, you know, in the back, spine, neck, for heaven's sake, I recommend Dr. Leo. Okay, we'll call him Dr. Leo, because he is fantastic. I have heard just the best things about him, and I wanted to tell you the story of my mother, and that's when I started. Well, you know, years ago, Dr. Leo, many years ago, the medical doctors really tried to come down hard on the chiropractors, and they scared people a lot by trying to really put you out of business, because they'd rather feed the patients pills than find the cure.
That's right.
And so they did a real bang-up job of brainwashing people into not going to chiropractors. But finally, the truth came out, and now I guess you're working hand in hand with medical doctors, aren't you?
Very often, that's true, Wally.
Right, and rightfully so. At the example of my mother, many years ago, she had pains all through her neck and down her spine, and went to her medical doctor, who kept giving her pain pills. And you know, that will alleviate some of the pain for a little bit of the time, but it's not getting to the root of the problem. And I kept trying to tell her this, and I kept saying, look, I have friends who have been to chiropractors. Merv Griffin is a friend of mine, and he was telling me about the great results he had, because he's a tennis player, and he had problems in his elbow and in his shoulder from tennis, and he went to a chiropractor. Boom, all the pain was gone. I finally dragged my mother to a chiropractor. She had several adjustments, And Dr. Leo, she never had any pain ever again, never had to go back to her doctor again.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's wonderful.
Yes.
So I've been singing your praises all these years. And so I bet you're very proud. What do you enjoy the most about being a chiropractor?
Wally, I think just the opportunity to work with people and to help them naturally.
Right.
When a mother comes into the office complaining of headaches, and you begin a treatment program, and a few days later she comes in and she's all excited because one of her children came up to her and said, "Mommy, you know, you always used to be so crabby, but lately you've been just really a nice mommy. You know, what's different?" And the mother and I both know what's different. It's the fact that she no longer has her headaches.
That's great. Well, our time is gone. We'll have to continue this in a few weeks. Thank you for coming down, Dr. Leo. There's the number on the screen. Give Dr. Leo a call, 714-835-1502, and make an appointment. You'll be so glad you did. When you come in, if you become a patient, I will give you as a special gift a personally autographed copy of my autobiography right here as a gift. Thanks,
Wonderful.
Dr. Leo.
Thanks, Wally.
And we'll see you soon. And I'll be right back